What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Crypto Clarity. I'm going to save you a lot of money in the next 10 minutes, or at least help you not lose it. This week and through the end of May, we have hundreds of millions of dollars in token unlocks hitting the market. And most people holding these assets have no idea it's coming. That's the edge we give you here: on-chain data, vesting schedules, and what it actually means for price. We're going to go day by day through the biggest events, break down who's getting the tokens, and tell you exactly what to watch out for. Let's get into it. Before we jump into the numbers, real quick, for anyone new here, what actually is a token unlock? When a crypto project launches, the founding team, early investors, and advisors don't receive all their tokens immediately. Those tokens are locked for a set period. This is called vesting. It's designed to stop insiders from dumping everything on day one and running. A token unlock is the moment those locked tokens are released. And when that happens, those holders can sell. They don't have to, but they can. And that's what creates price pressure. There are two unlock types you need to know. First, linear unlocks. Tokens drip out gradually, every day or every month. The market has time to absorb it, usually not a big deal. Second, cliff unlocks. Everything drops at once in a single day. That's the dangerous one. That's what we watch most closely here. Now let's talk about what's actually coming this week and through end of May. The single biggest unlock event of the entire month happens on May 19th. That's today or tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. PYTH Network is unlocking 2.13 billion PYTH tokens. Let that number sink in. 2.13 billion tokens in a single event. TradingView, that's approximately a 36% jump in the circulating float, meaning after this unlock, there are 36% more PYTH tokens that can be sold than there were yesterday. CoinCub, this is part of the original four-cliff vesting schedule. At 6, 18, 30, and 42 months from launch, the May 2026 event marks the 30-month cliff, affecting allocations for private sales, publisher rewards, and ecosystem growth. Now here's the nuance. Historically, PYTH Network has shown low volatility in the 7 days following past unlocks. So this isn't automatically a death sentence for the price. Tokenomist. But here's why this one is different. The PYTH Reserve was launched in December 2025. It dedicates protocol revenue to monthly open market token buybacks. The real question is whether that buyback demand can absorb the selling pressure from this unlock. That's the test. Watch the price action on May 19th and 20th closely. If it holds, bullish signal. If it dumps, you were warned. Right behind PYTH, on May 20th, we have LayerZero, ZRO. The next unlock for LayerZero is scheduled for May 20th, 2026, released to core contributors. Approximately 25.23% of LayerZero's total supply has already been unlocked. Tokenomist. LayerZero unlocks $35.73 million worth of ZRO, representing 50.71% of circulating supply going through this vesting phase. Tokens go into strategic partners and core contributors. Core contributors are tricky. These are people who built the protocol, they believe in it long term, but they're also human. And when millions of dollars unlock, some percentage always hits the market. Historically, LayerZero has shown low volatility in the 7 days after past unlock events. Good sign. But monitor on-chain activity. If you start seeing ZRO flowing to exchange deposit addresses right after the unlock, That's your warning signal. May 21st is one of the two heaviest days of the entire remaining month. Total unlocks on May 21st hit $128 million across all projects. Defi Llama. Among the linear unlocks continuing through this week, WorldCoin, WLD, with 37.23 million tokens worth $49 million, Celestia, TIA, releasing 6.96 million tokens worth around $11.5 million, and Morpho unlocking 6.96 million tokens, one of the higher percentage releases at 3.45% of circulating supply. None of these are cliff events, they're linear, dripping out daily. But the accumulation across multiple projects on the same day creates what I call a supply pressure stack. Multiple tokens releasing simultaneously on a day with no major positive catalyst is exactly when you see broad altcoin weakness. Now mark this date, May 24th. Total unlocks on May 24th reach $134 million, the single heaviest day from now through the end of the month. The month's total unlock volume of $418 million is distributed across 140 different cryptocurrencies. But May 24th concentrates a massive chunk of that in one day. What does that mean practically? If you're planning to enter any altcoin position in the next 2 weeks, May 24th is a date to be cautious around. It doesn't guarantee a drop, but statistically, heavy supply days combined with low demand equals downward price pressure. Simple supply and demand. After May 24th, the calendar gets lighter. May 26th sees around $7.87 million. May 29th around $9.25 million. May 30th around $16.46 million. Manageable numbers, the market can handle these without major disruption. The broader picture for May 2026 is $418 million total across 140 projects. To put that in context, March 2026 saw a record $6 billion in unlocks. May is relatively calm by comparison. But calm doesn't mean risk-free, especially for mid and small cap tokens where even a few $1 million of selling can move price significantly. Let me give you the actual playbook. 3 things to do with this data. Number 1, check if you're holding any of these tokens. PYTH, LayerZero, Wood, TIA, Morpho. If you are, know the unlock date and watch price action around it. Don't be caught off guard. Number 2, know who gets the tokens. This is the most important thing. Team and advisor selling is more dangerous than ecosystem fund releases. You can check recipient breakdowns for free on tokenomist.ai, defilama.com, and cryptorank.io. I'll link all 3 in the description. Number 3, watch on-chain after the unlock. The unlock itself isn't the signal. What happens next is, if tokens flow to exchange deposit addresses within 24 to 48 hours, that's the sell signal. If they sit in wallets, holders aren't selling. That's actually bullish. All right, let's wrap this up. The rest of May is going to be interesting. The biggest events to watch are PYTH on May 19th with 2.13 billion tokens dropping, LayerZero on May 20th, the heavy supply day on May 21st, and the peak pressure day on May 24th with $134 million across the market. This is the kind of data that separates informed investors from everyone else. Smart money doesn't get surprised by unlock dates. Now you won't either. If this was useful, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We drop on-chain analysis and unlock breakdowns every week on Crypto Clarity. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. See you in the next one.